The next video is taking longer than usual to create, but I have a strange intuition about it having big hype and channel growth potential. I want to polish it to the top of my abilities no matter how long it will take. So this is a small transitional video about the channel's future and present. I have a place in the schedule and it takes almost nothing to produce, so why not? First of all, I am really glad. I'd say even proud of the channel. It farmed 1000 subscribers already and I have some long-time viewers and commenters. Nice! I am extremely grateful to every single comment under the videos. The feeling of the community being present to talk about their favorite hobby is very warming. So, community, 1000 people, there is at least some sense to create a Discord server. So, I created one. Here it is. I'm also here, obviously. If you want to write something but don't want it to be a YouTube comment, feel free. Discord has more suited infrastructure to send pictures and or videos. Discord is more suited for messaging between community members and it will support some Patreon functions. And it is the second theme of the video. I created a Patreon page. Here it is. And what I want to talk about this is my stance on the money issue. First, I am inexperienced with all this. These things can change in the future and also feel free to input any ideas and feedbacks about tiers, about costs, about rewards, etc. My general philosophy is I don't want to ever hold any basic content hostage. No premium videos, no early access that interferes with scheduling, etc. Any activity I want to monetize will be me going additional lengths in creation of something better for individual usage. I also won't ever monetize the code. Sometimes I won't provide the code for a video, but if that's the case, I won't provide it even for money, as intended. If I will be baited into creation of PDF guides, I will never make a video worth to cover something in the PDF paid version. If I get to monetize my thorough personal help with your projects, I won't start to answer your GitHub issues and YouTube comments in a less quality way than I do now and did before. Second topic is pluses and minuses of this Patreon. What minuses a Patreon page can ever have, someone asks. Well, it can. Most of you have probably already figured out by my magnificent pronunciation that I'm a Russian. I live inside of Russia and I don't have the privilege to live at this moment. Even if the Patreon will work, I don't know for sure if I get the money in the nearest future. There is a universe where I will store them here using Patreon as a bank account and wait until I get a chance to touch civilized world. If I will be able to create a pipeline for transferring the money, it will be grey as fuck and no taxes will be paid. But I am still here, I do buy food, and I pay the rent. So, in some sense, a small amount of money you donate will be rotated inside the Russian economy, sadly. There are, however, pluses also. Thanks to low living standards and course difference, cost of living here is low as well. Median salary here is about $400 and nice but not the top IT salary is about 2000. This means if you live in more advanced parts of Europe or in the USA, in some sense your dollar donated here is a sort of more effective as a support. Like the threshold after which I'll probably never stop for me is about $150 and the threshold where I will be able to make this activity my full-time job is like 500 and it is very livable here with this money and without children. So, the choice is yours. I did my job making this transparent. Now, here's what I thought of considering the rewards. Again, this all can be changed and please send your inputs. $2 a month tier. Default package of shoutout, a separate chat and role for Discord. Benign early access, that means I will post here videos that I created if I manage to do them before my preferred schedule, usually from several hours to a day, but I also am late sometimes, as for example with both enemies videos. Patreon streams, I wrote this and I have some ideas of what they will be, but not so formed. And the voting. The first tier will get the right to decide what should I do considering single videos. I prefer having series, but I also have some ideas for videos that will be singles. For example, this video about animation assets or on tutorials playlist that is a series but without clear scheduling, more like when I feel it. $5. Everything from previous one and the better voting. These people, if any, will be able to impact the order of series that appear on this channel, and the killer feature, the thorough help chat. The way it works is it will be a Discord chat without any write permissions at all for anybody but me. So not a chat but actually sort of a blog which is written by me but controlled by the viewers. Whenever someone from this category wants, they can ask me anything mentioning the question as a thorough help question. Then I will write the question and my answer into the chat in the form of a blog post. I will try to decorate and organize it as best as I can, and everyone from the tier will be able to read this blog as a collective wisdom pool. And this blog post will generally be better than my comment suggestions. In YouTube comments, I often write broad description of classes and nodes I'd use implementing something. Here, I will do more precise descriptions of fields and methods. I will be able to add pictures. I will be able to add more links to documentation, for example, and to other videos. So generally better than a comment question. Again, this doesn't mean I will stop helping in comments. The only way to stop me from it is to write an unanswerable amounts of text, but we are far from it at this moment. $10. I don't know if someone will be baited into it, but if any, these wonderful individuals get to manipulate the voting lists of topics the lower tiers are voting for. For example, I don't see myself doing something in 2D in the nearest future at all, but if someone feels I miss a lot, they can hop in for a month, create several inputs here and then jump out and try to literally agitate people to vote pressure me into their ideas. The second perk of $10 tier is the personal help. We can schedule about an hour per month calls. During these calls, you name it. You can show your project and ask for help. You can ask me to give some personal explanations or explorations with my tutorial projects if the GitHub is not enough. I can help you to tweak my demos to be more suited for your ideas. You can ask for refactoring help, for recommendations, etc. Anything. I can even support you playing Dota for one game if you wish. And the fourth tier, I mainly created this one as a Black Swan farming strategy, but who knows what can come. This tier is focused solely on personal help. 3 hours call, breakable. If you want me to help with your project, I will look into the code without you to save call time and think. If you ask a question, I will try to answer it with a small demo if possible. That's it. Hop in, tell me anything you want, and see you in a week or two. The next tweet will be an explosion. Well, I hope.